Awesome.
He's going to be going live at would be what would that be 8 o'clock Eastern? Is that right? Before us, and I'll have to think about it. The time change confuses me if I start thinking too much, guys. But check out Dean's channel. He has a lot of cool shorts up on his channel. Does Disney content, of course, and just some fun stuff. So check out Dean's channel. One of our great ghost host moderators, Tina DCS. Welcome in, Stacy. It's so good to see you guys as always. Francisco, welcome. Nice to see you. Appreciate you being here. We have a lot to talk about tonight as far as Disney news. Is there ever a slow Disney news day? Is that
It doesn't seem like it anymore. I mean, with
James Ryan,
with how accessible all of the information is these days, and there's so many different sites covering Disney news so closely, it seems like just about every day is a significant Disney news day. It's crazy.
It does. It really does. And today was no exception. That there's so many facets to the Disney company anymore.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's why I think that's why there's Nick. Welcome in, Movie Mania.
Yeah, welcome
Nick.
in. Good to see you, Rhonda. DWG Adventures, Rhonda.
Nick,
thanks for being here. Yeah. Movie Mania, Nick. Thanks for being here.
Good to see you. Oh, Rhonda, welcome in. Oh no, we just got started, Rhonda. You're in good shape. Thank you so much for popping in. They did. Yeah, they did. Today's Flag Day, so that's why we're all wrapped in the flag today. It's oh, did the internet skip, guys? Oh, okay.
Oh, bummer.
Well, maybe it did. Maybe the internet skipped.
Hey, welcome in, Ann. Any creative?
You never know. Thanks so much for being here, Ann. We appreciate you. Happy Flag Day, everybody. Today is
I should have gone with more patriotic apparel. I wasn't thinking.
Well, today is Flag Day, and it's observed annually on June 14th. And the holiday celebrates the day in 1777 when the United States approved the design for its first flag. While its look has changed more than a few times over the years, the American flag has remained a symbol of freedom and justice throughout the world. So we're very, y'all in the chat, y'all are always so funny. Okay, so it wasn't just you. We'll have to, on the replay, we'll have to check that out and see what happened there.
Welcome in, Ian.
Welcome in. Good to see you. So it is, and don't forget, guys, Father's Day. Oh my goodness, we're into June. Father's Day is this coming Sunday. Wow. Yeah. It is. It's Sunday the 19th. So, if you haven't gotten anything for your dad, by all means, think about that. And I'll tell you guys, as a mom, I can tell you what dads want. I can tell they love the gifts. All gifts appreciated. But I'll tell you, as a mom, I would just really like to see you. I want to see my grandkids. I want to see my kids. I want to spend some time with you. And, that's pretty much, especially as you get older and have grandchildren. Mandy Adams, welcome in. Good to see you. Tell the internet to get with it. Exactly. But yeah, that's the best gift that you can give. Give your dad a call, guys. My dad died when I was 10 years old, and so Father's Day is always bittersweet because he was a wonderful father, and I miss him. But I'm also very, very thankful to have had him for the 10 years that I did, because he could not have been a more loving, nurturing father than he was. And so happy Father's Day, William and Stephen, my eldest, to my husband Jeff.
I always wish I could have met your dad, Mom. I mean, he passed away whenever you were young, but I would have loved to have known him and known some of his mannerisms and some of his, heard some of his stories,
Oh
and
yeah.
they
So World
said,
War II veterans.
yeah,
So
and
yeah.
not necessarily even that, but we learned things like
Personal
some,
stuff.
yeah, just just about him. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. He was
I'm
an interesting man. He
I
was
I don't fancy myself, a very, having a, much of a mechanical mind per se. I mean, I can pick things up, but I'm not like Dad, where, he could
just
take
comes
take a
naturally.
car, yeah, take a car apart and tinker with it, and then put it all back together where it's supposed to
Right.
go. And that's, I don't have that, but I would have, loved to have kind of learned that, that type of thing from him, and yeah,
Well, he certainly had that. He certainly had. He was a professional mechanic, and I've had more than a few people, even in later years, tell me that he was the best mechanic in around, definitely on the mountain.
yeah,
And he was. My parents were very loved. They were good people, and I'm blessed to have had both of them. So if you're, I know this is going to be kind of a tough one for you, Dean. Um, so if you still have your dad,
yeah,
guys, and you can go see him, you can give him a hug, do it,
yeah.
do it, because they're just not going to be around forever. So take advantage of that, guys. Um, James Rush ties all the time. One year, my daughter got me one of those fish ties. I actually wore it one day to show her I liked it. The thing is, the tie thing is, I mean, William has a really cool Star Wars tie. Don't you have a Bugs Bunny tie? Or does
I have a
this have
lot of really
that?
cool ties.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have a lot of really cool ties. I don't wear them very often, but so Wyatt and I watched an extremely goofy movie the other day, and I love a goofy movie, and an extremely goofy movie is fantastic as well. Um, but at the very end of the movie, spoiler alert, which if you haven't watched that movie by now, it's not my fault, because it's been around for a long time. But I love at the end of an extremely goofy movie, they win. Team 99 wins the X Games competition, and they get the trophy and everything, and um, Max has
Welcome in, Amy. Good to see you.
a different inscription put on the trophy, and he gives it to his dad. Gives it to Goofy, and it says, "I might not be your little boy anymore, but I'll always be your son." And
Indeed.
yeah, I just thought that line was really, really sweet, and with Father's Day coming up, it was really cute. So I love that.
Yeah. It really is, and if you had a good father, if you still have your father, you are indeed blessed. So
Yeah,
we'll just take that day. We always, I was daddy's girl, and so every day was Father's Day for me. But most definitely take that time to just honor your dad, a little, say thank you. Sometimes we take for granted that people know that we love them, or that we appreciate our upbringing, or whatever it might be.
mm-hmm.
And I can tell you, but we like to hear appreciation. All of us like to hear encouragement and what have you. So welcome in, Amy. Good to see you. And happy Flag Day. It's I love Flag Day. I'm very proud to be, to be an American, and to live here. Feel very blessed to have been born here. So
Absolutely.
I love Flag Day. Just a little bit of this day in Disney history, guys, and then we're going to get to our Disney news, and there is a ton of it, with some other things too. I have some show and tell for tonight to show you my Shop Disney haul. So in 1909, Burl Ives was born on this day. His Disney credits included the 1949 So Dear to My Heart. He was Uncle Hiram Douglas. And then the 1963 Summer Magic and he was born in Hunt City, Illinois. Now, this is interesting. His version of the 17th century English song Lavender Blue became his first hit, which I did not know, and was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Original Song for its use in So Dear to My Heart. If you guys remember, Lavender Blue was a central song and one that I loved a lot because I used to sing this to my babies when they were younger. In Cinderella. Lavender
Live
Blue
action
was in
Cinderella.
the live action of Cinderella, and I really loved it. And I bought the soundtrack for the live action Cinderella, thinking that it would be on it, and it's not. I was really disappointed. In 1963, Disneyland Records released Walt Disney Presents Burl Ives, which is pretty cool. Generations of television fans know Burl Ives as the voice of Sam the Snowman on the classic holiday special Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Mm-hmm.
So, very, very, if you hear Burl Ives' voice, you know it. Very, very distinctive, wonderful voice, and from what I understand, a wonderful man. And the other one is 1958, Disneyland's Columbia ship. Disneyland, guys, has two ships. They have the Mark Twain, which is a sister ship to the Liberty Bell in Walt Disney World. But the Columbia is like a pirate ship, and it opened on this day in 1958 on the rivers of America. It is a full-scale version of the first ship to carry the American flag around the world. Now, I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and you know, was dedicated on Flag Day. So that's just really cool. I didn't know that about the Columbia. It actually was built in large part from the plans for the HMS Bounty of Mutiny fame, Mutiny on the Bounty. Disney shipbuilders couldn't find plans for the original Columbia, so they relied heavily on those of Captain Bligh's ship, which had similar dimensions. That is so interesting. It costs $300,000 to build. Fowler's Harbor, named after Admiral Joseph Fowler, who helped to build Disneyland, is also officially open on this day to dock the new ship, and a dedication ceremony took place with Fowler and Walt Disney himself in attendance. So now that's interesting. I didn't know that about Disneyland's Columbia. I have some pictures. I should have pulled up one to show you what that looks like if you've never been to Disneyland. It is a really cool ship, and of course Disneyland has the Columbia and also the Mark Twain. So pretty neat there.
Is that is the Columbia the one that they used in Fantasmic at Disneyland for the pirate section? I thought so.
Yes, it is.
It's so stinking cool to see that thing come around the corner.
It is really Fantasmic at Disneyland is special. It's so different than Walt Disney World, and they don't have exactly Stacy Silver and Gold. Silver and gold.
Silver and gold.
Yeah. Silver and gold.
Burl Ives, yeah. He's got Burl Ives had such a unique name that I can I can picture his name on the screen like as one of the credits from Rudolph. But yeah, I love the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. And so, I don't think I had watched a stream or anything like that of Fantasmic at Disneyland prior to experiencing it. And
Danny.
that scene from the first Pirates movie where Captain Barbossa says, "You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
Right?
It's so cool."
It is. I watched that this week. I watched that a couple of days ago, Pirates of the Caribbean. Just because Pirates of the Caribbean is just a quintessential Pirates movie, guys. And, whatever you think of Johnny Depp, his portrayal of Captain Jack Sparrow is just it's more
Yeah.
than spot on. It's just
It's,
golly.
it's one of my favorite characters in all of cinema.
I agree.
And
I agree.
it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
I love adventure. My life is pretty tame for the most part. And so just the thought of, going on a big adventure like that, or living, that type of lifestyle, you're just being out on the sea and everything, and
Yeah.
exploring and looking for treasure and all that is really exciting to me.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Welcome in, Danny. Great to see you.
He just created that character. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I've heard Johnny Depp say in interviews that at the end of the day, it's Captain Jack is the hardest character for him to shake.
Yeah.
As far as, because he loves to be Captain Jack. He dresses as Captain Jack and goes to children's hospitals a lot, and just it's really cool. I have read nurses and people at children's hospitals there locally that say he doesn't quit until he sees every kid, and he never once breaks the character. So props to him for that. Props to him for that. I'm a Johnny Depp fan. So Griswold family vacay saying hey to Rhonda. Jeanette. Yeah, check it out again. Check them out again, definitely, Jeanette, and see if you can get into them. I just especially the first one. At any rate, we're going to talk a little bit tonight, guys, about just Disney news in general. I think William, do you have the slideshow? A lot going on, and the first thing that I wanted to, and in the news a lot, has been for the last few weeks. We're going to start talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the reason we're going to start here is because there has been so much chatter about this series. There's been a lot of criticism of it. There's been, well, the reruns and the reruns probably were not quite as good. But I thought of the reruns, but I thought the sequels were pretty good. Yeah, I mean,
one through three are top notch. I would put, as a trilogy, I would put 1 through 3 up against just about any franchise, quite frankly. But again, I'm heavily biased towards towards Pirates, just because I enjoy it so much. I love the characters. I mean,
it's just fun.
It's amazing how Captain, and I love Captain Barbossa too. And so like he's the bad guy in the first one, and then he's kind of a love to hate character, in the first one, because he's still funny, and like he's what's the phrase he uses? I'm something to acquiesce your request.
So disinclined to your request.
Yeah. I'm disinclined to acquiesce your request. Means no.
Means no.
But it's just he's so good. Jeffrey Rush, as good as Johnny Depp does Jack Sparrow. I love Jeffrey Rush's Captain Barbossa.
He does. And I think, really, because Depp is so bigger than life and so good, Jeffrey Rush's performance as Barbossa is often overlooked. Yeah. I agree. William, I agree. Spot on.
By the way, since we're on the topic, here's my soapbox. Bring back the mist at the beginning of the Pirates ride. And I want you to rotate all of the Pirates villains from the franchise in the mist.
There you go.
So that's my soapbox moment of the night. Bring
that's what
back
we
the
want
mist.
back. Yeah, they definitely need to bring back the mist and yeah, just rotate them. Rotate them so that you don't maybe necessarily know who you're going to see.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool to
Oh,
to have?
even
Yeah.
from the yeah. Do you believe in ghost stories, dearie?
Mhm.
Oh, the soundtrack, Jeanette. Oh my word,
Oh
it's
yeah,
so
yeah,
good. So
yeah. It is.
in
I
band,
agree.
whenever I was in high school, one of the concerts we played like I think it was Dead Man's Chest. We played through all the different songs that it was a medley, a compilation of the different songs from the movie, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the soundtrack. The soundtrack's amazing. It
Yeah,
really is. And you hear that, you hear that da da dun dun da da dun dun da da,
yeah,
and it just immediately changes your mood.
yeah.
It's one of those songs. I agree 100%. Yeah, I agree
It's so
100%.
stinking good.
Pillaging, right? Pillaging and plundering. We're bad eggs. We're very bad eggs. Okay, well, guys, let's get on with some more Disney news. I did want to ask you though. Okay, scale of 1 to 10 in the chat. Scale of 1 to 10, 1 being poor, 10 being good. Um, how much have you enjoyed Obi-Wan Kenobi? Or if you haven't watched it, put that you haven't watched it. I'm really, really curious
Yeah.
about this. Oh, probably should just put a poll up there, but I'm really, really curious because this thing is really divided. I mean, people who don't like it really don't like it,
Hmm.
and it is, yeah. Okay, so Stacy. Well, I'm kind of in Stacy's camp there. Yes. Okay, so some high numbers coming in there. Yeah, Stacy says 10 plus 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 plus. And Ian says an 8 or a 9. I'm with you. Yeah. Tina, when you go back and watch it, and I think you're gonna like binge watch all of them.
Yeah.
It does count, Tina. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does count. Um, when you go back and watch it, we need to hear about it. So
Yeah.
what your reactions are to it. But so Stacy says 10, Ann says 8 or 9. Okay, Jeanette has not seen the fourth one.
So the fourth one, Jeanette, is it's if you ask me, the fourth one almost doesn't fit with the rest of the franchise really because they introduced Penelope Cruz's character, and that it's kind of its own. It's almost a standalone story. I mean they're still using a lot of the same characters. I mean,
are you talking about pirates or?
I think so. Oh, hold on. Okay, I don't know. I wasn't sure if she was still talking about pirates or not.
Right.
But I thought that Dead Men Tell No Tales, really capped off the Pirates franchise really well. Yeah, I don't know if if Jeanette's talking about Obi-Wan. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Part 4, the 4th episode of Obi-Wan is very, very good. If you ask me, runtime is short though. Runtime is short.
Yes,
I saw,
yeah.
the first thing I kind of glance at every time I start one of these episodes for Obi-Wan is I look at the runtime. I look to see, okay, there's probably about like 5 minutes worth of credits. So you take whatever number you see over there on the right and take out about 5 minutes. Well, this one has it was like 36 minutes. You factor in 5 minutes worth of credits. That's like, I mean, that's like
at very short.
A little over 30 minutes. Granted,
it was.
They put a lot into this 30 minutes.
It did.
But
it'll be interesting to see what they do with these last two. If we get like an extended, like a much longer last part or not. Ann's got to watch hockey.
I wish I was still watching hockey. The Stars got knocked out, so I was bummed out about that. But I mean, I've been keeping tabs on it. I just haven't been following it very closely.
Oh, hey, Dave, welcome in.
Yeah, that's like a sitcom
Dave.
episode. Exactly, Tina. Welcome in, Dave.
Yeah. So, well, obviously, we've enjoyed it, guys. And again, you can go to the next slide, William.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Be sure to let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments. If you're on Team Replay, by all means, let us know in the comments, scale of 1 to 10, what do you think about it? Are you enjoying it? Do you think, is it living up to your expectations? What do you think about it? We're interested to know. Ian says he lives in Colorado. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, Avalanche have a very, very good team. And so, but the Lightning are looking for a three-peat. So
they are. Yeah. And I think
we'll see. I think pretty much everybody that's not a Tampa Bay fan is rooting for the Avalanche. Unless you're one of the teams that got knocked out by the Avalanche, you may not be cheering for them then. But everyone else in the league is rooting against the Lightning just because they don't want to see them win again.
Yeah. And if they do, if they can pull it off, a three-peat is pretty impressive. I think. Did Wendell's Facebook post today?
Yeah, there's only been
only
just
3 other teams.
Yeah, I think the Canadiens.
Yeah.
I can't remember all the teams that were in his post, but yeah, it's like 2 or 3. It's just like 2 or 3 franchises ever. And NHL's. Yeah. Been around for a long time.
So we'll see. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll I don't know that I really have a preference, between either one. I guess I'd prefer to see the Avalanche win just to see something a little bit different. They've got they've got a lot of really good players, and I think if anything gets the Avalanche, it'll be their goalie. Because of Vasilevsky, that's in net for the Lightning is just an absolute beast. He's a stud.
And that's tough to beat. That's tough. A bad night, notwithstanding, and all of them can have an off night. But yeah, it's a good goalie. Yeah, it's hard to beat a really hot shot goalie. It really is.
But they have the personnel to do it. So. So we'll see, Go Avs on behalf of Ian.
Interesting. Go Avalanche. Absolutely. Okay.
I didn't give my rating. I'm giving Kenobi an 8 currently.
Okay.
Through part 4. And my critiques are, and granted, I realize he's kind of got to. He's kind of got to get his mojo back in terms of the Force. But the things that I'm holding out for that I really want to see is I'm waiting for Liam Neeson to show up as Qui-Gon Jinn as a Force ghost.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a flashback, some sort of flashback that we did not see in the prequels that somehow includes an Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ahsoka, all 3 together. A young Ahsoka. So if I can get those 2 things, or maybe slide in Yoda. Yoda, Force Ghost. Well, not Force Ghost yet.
No, he's right.
He's he's still kicking at this point.
He is. Kicking he is.
Yeah, kicking he is. So I am enjoying it. I still question the whole. We got 6 episodes. Okay, let's bring in this. Let's bring in this third sister character that has never existed anywhere else in Star Wars until now. And not only are we going to bring her in, we got to flesh out a story for her real quick.
Right.
And we're going to give her a ton of screen time. So that's kind of thrown me for a loop because I'd much rather just had the Grand Inquisitor, fifth brother, and some of the other Inquisitors pursuing
That we've already seen,
Obi-Wan
yeah.
versus bringing an entirely new character that we have to get exposed to. Granted, she's done pretty well with the role. I think the character's interesting, but I mean, if you got 6 episodes, I'm not looking to start from the ground up anywhere. I want to build off of what we already know. So
exactly.
That's my main critique. That said, I'm still really enjoy it because I love Obi-Wan. Of the Star Wars characters, I feel like I relate most to Obi-Wan's character.
Yeah, I know that you do.
Personality-wise.
I'm thinking an 8. I'm thinking an 8 at this point too, and I'm right there with you. I think
4 was a big step in the right direction. I will say
that's
that.
true.
We'll talk more about that on Thursday. But
it was, which brings us to our next slide.
Yeah.
If y'all want to talk some more, about Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is streaming on Disney Plus right now. Part 5 drops tonight or tomorrow. No, tomorrow. Like, what time does it drop generally, y'all guys? 2? Is it 2 a.m. Central?
I think it's 2 Central, 3 Eastern normally.
2 Central, 3 Eastern,
and then midnight Pacific
tomorrow. Check that out. We're doing a review. We're doing a live stream review on every episode. We're on part 4 this Thursday, so join us for that. And we're really having a lot of fun with it. We try to.
Thanks, Dave. Just insert the visible happiness meme of Obi-Wan sitting there with a smile on, and that's the connection there.
Well, and check out Adventures by D, guys, their YouTube channel, because they also are every other Saturday. So they're doing like 3. They're doing 2 per Saturday. They're also doing a review of Obi-Wan Kenobi. So go over and check out their reviews. I still have to watch a review from Saturday. I missed it live, but I'm going to be on Team Replay for that because I really enjoy hearing, what people's thoughts are on this. I like to talk about it. Okay.
Stacy says, so speaking of the fifth brother, my mind was blown when I realized who was playing him. Sung Kang from plays the fifth brother. He's better known as Han from the Fast and Furious franchise. Let's see here. Stacy says, yes, Kenobi drops at 3 a.m. There's no watch party tonight, so I don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No worries, Dean. Yeah. All right. So, again, let us know, guys, what you think, about Obi-Wan. If you plan on watching it, like Tina, if you haven't watched it, Susan, have you watched it yet? I'm talking to my sister. She's always on. She's probably watching live. I don't know if Susan has watched it yet or not. But if you haven't, you need to go ahead and do that, sis, because it's really good.
Yeah.
And Joy, Joy also enjoys. They both enjoy Star Wars content, so it's new. Back up, guys, and watch The Mandalorian and Boba Fett. We got a lot of good
Jillian
stuff
had posted something on her Mickey Travels Facebook page about what's your favorite show that you've seen on Disney Plus thus far, and I just dropped in a Mando gif of Mando looking at the cameras, and it says "This is the way" at the bottom of the screen. Because hands down for me, and it's not even close. The Mandalorian has been my favorite thing on Disney Plus, and it's not even close. Like I've really enjoyed other stuff. I've enjoyed some of the Marvel stuff. Some of various other content that they put on there. But
I have to.
There's no question that hands down, Mandalorian is my favorite thing that's been exclusive to Disney Plus.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%. It's far and away, they've just, left everybody else in the dust. So
Yeah.
they've gone to hyperspeed, and everybody else is, still on impulse power. So most definitely. And we've got the third season coming, guys.
February next year.
The third season. Okay, next slide there, Wim. We're going to talk a little bit, guys. The Father's Day is this coming Sunday, and of course, Disney does food really well. If you're still eating, just hamburgers and pizza pillows, oh my goodness, what are you thinking? They have some really good food options, and they do special food for holidays, Father's Day,
Especially
Mother's
snacks.
Day. Especially snacks. And this is a really cute one, guys, because I hope you can see that. These are, let's see, let me get my notes here. These
they're like little brownies with,
Mm-hmm.
They're brownies
Fatherly
with pretzels
moments.
on top with icing on top of that.
Yeah, it's a fudge brownie and caramel with the pretzel and buttercream frame surrounding iconic fatherly moments from The Incredibles, Princess and the Frog, which I totally love. Her dad Tiana's dad was fantastic. And those are going to be available now through June the 19th at the All-Star Resorts. So guys, if you're at the All-Star Resorts and also Art of Animation have destination-worthy treat boxes, the bakery cases. They do an amazing job with
So yeah, this one's it's got Jack laying there on Mr. Incredible's chest with the bottle in his mouth, and Mr. Incredible's falling asleep while reading to him, and then you've got Tiana's father, handing this. Looks like Tiana's handing the spoon to her daddy, letting him
John
taste.
And Nancy, Jane and Travels, welcome.
Taste the gumbo. So
yeah, so cute. So just really adorable. And then this next one I really like. This next one is actually it's the one after this that's really cute. Okay. But Father's Day s'mores. This is at Everything Pop at Pop Century Resort. This is a graham cracker cake topped with milk chocolate mousse infused with bacon, chocolate mirror glaze, and toasted meringue, and garnished with candied bacon. Look at that, guys! How pretty! Wow.
At some point, I got to give the mixture of bacon and chocolate. I've got to give it a shot, because every time I think about it,
to do it.
Every time I think about it, I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm real hesitant, but I keep. It's like today I had a Ritz cheese cracker pack, and Wyatt said, I don't like those crackers. I said, well, how would you know? You haven't tried it yet. And he didn't want to try it. And I just, wore him down, and he finally ate it. He said, I like these crackers. And, and my goodness. It's just like, well, maybe I need to listen to myself and not knock things till I try it. So at some point, I've got to give bacon and chocolate mixed together.
Yeah, I think it's
just to say that I've tried it. So Tina says it's good.
Yeah, I think it's the bacon thing, Jeanette.
Neat looking treat.
Looks fantastic. This, oh my goodness, this next one, and I probably should have done a really close-up one of this petite cake from Amaret's Patisserie in Disney Springs. It says, I'm your father. It has a Darth Vader on the front. I mean, this is it's just classic. I mean, if we were at Disney, we would have to make a trip over to Disney Springs to get this cake. It's just that cute. It's red velvet cake, cream cheese filling, dark chocolate mousse, and white and dark crisp pearls. And oh my goodness. And it's at Amaret's Patisserie. It's available through the 20th.
Yeah.
And then the other one is Bacon of Doom. And this one's at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar. And it's chocolate covered bacon. And it's paired with the kernel, which is a screwball, peanut butter whiskey, or white cream to cacao. So there's a a dessert and drink combo.
Mm.
But look at that. It's the chocolate, the bacon dipped chocolate. Now these I didn't have a price on this. And most of this was shout out to Walt Disney World News Today, WDWNT.
Yeah.
It's where we get so much of our news. But yeah, this would be, I think, worth a try. It most definitely would. At Sasagula Floatworks and Food Factory. This is available through mobile order. On the left, you have the sweet and spicy barbecue ribs. This is pork ribs with sweet and spicy barbecue sauce, cowboy beans, corn on the cob, and coleslaw. It is new. This is a new dish, and this is something that they're putting out for Father's Day. But you also have the Father's Day cheesecake brownie. How cute is that?
Yeah, I like that one. It's really neat.
Yeah, quintessential Thai on it there. Brownie topped with peanut butter cheesecake, garnished with whipped ganache, M&M's minis, and a chocolate fondant tie or a white chocolate tie. So that one's really. I bet that's good. That looks. Of course, I like cheesecake. So
yeah, me too.
That one looks really, really good. Next, we have this. Now, this was really cute, especially if you golf. This is the hole-in-one fudgy brownie. It's filled with caramel and pecans, topped with cheesecake, glazed in a white chocolate glacé with white chocolate golf garnish. And it is new. Isn't it? That's adorable.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah, that's a really neat.
Just really looks good. This is available at Disney's Old Key West Resort and Saratoga Springs. So that's a good one. And the artist palette. It's available through June the 19th.
Neat.
And I don't have pricing on these. I wish I had some pricing on some of these. And the American Pavilion in Epcot, the Regal Eagle Smokehouse, which I have got to try. I have still not tried.
I haven't tried it yet either. I'm very hard pressed because I'm Texan and we got a lot of good barbecue, especially in the DFW area. We live very close to some excellent barbecue joints. We're talking top notch.
Yeah. We do. Texas barbecue is hard to beat, y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm from Tennessee. I love Memphis barbecue as well. But and I've heard that this is pretty good. I've heard that Regal Eagle is good. I was kind of thrilled that they went with barbecue in the American Pavilion. It for so long it begged for a restaurant, and so I was really glad to see it go in there. But they'd be hard pressed to beat out the Polite Pig, which is over in Disney Springs, because Polite Pig is
the Polite Pig is tremendous.
Yeah, it really is.
We really enjoy the Polite Pig. It's solid.
Yeah, it is. It is everything. The sides, it's
very, very good. So I need to give the Regal Eagle a shot. See, it's so hard because we don't go that frequently, and so we want our favorites. You want to stick with the hits, and so it's difficult to branch out. Let's see here.
Oh, Stacy, hey, I need to check that out. Yep. Nate has been at Hershey Park.
What? Reese's peanut butter cup cheeseburger? What in the world?
Now we gotta. Okay,
I have to watch a video of that.
I gotta watch that because I trust Nate's taste.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Nate's taste.
That's right, Tina. I do have good taste.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to check that out. We're talking about Paging Mr. Morrow, guys. Nate's one of our favorite Disney vloggers and has a fantastic channel. So, and Nate, I know you ghost watch sometimes. If you're watching, shout out to you. We appreciate your vlogs so much. Yeah, definitely. And let's see. Okay, what do we go? Oh, okay. So we're already to Avengers Campus now. We got a look today at a first look at the new heavily touted Iron Man audio animatronic. This is the new Iron Man animatronic, guys. This is at Disneyland Paris, and
so at Disneyland Paris, they've have replaced the Rock and Roller Coaster with an Iron Man coaster.
Heart.
Yeah,
hurts my heart a little bit. I'll have to tell you. Yeah. They have. This is going in. This coaster's going in. I'm sure it's going to be really cool.
It looks like it. Based off her promotional material, it looks like it heavily features Iron Man and Captain Marvel. So
it does with
granted,
Spider-Man.
I have to wait and watch for some sort of ride-through video. But just based off the promotional stuff, it seems like Iron Man and Captain Marvel are the two most heavily featured.
It does, yeah. And the animatronic is in the queue for Avengers Assemble Flight Force, which is the name of the coaster, and it replaces the former Rock and Roller Coaster, of course, Aerosmith. And we'll just have to see, guys. I mean, they've been talking about retheming Rock and Roller Coaster for a while, and so we'll have to see. But they did it in Disneyland Paris, and this hopefully, I love the idea that they have this animatronic.
I do too. I think it would be even cooler. I doubt that they would do this since they seem to be doing things more, a bit more cheaply these days.
On the cheap.
What would be sick is if at some point while he was talking, the face mask like flipped up, and it had Robert Downey Jr.'s animatronic face underneath it talking.
Oh man, yeah.
But I don't think we're gonna get that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I don't think
it looks neat. You don't really see the animatronic do anything like too big, and I mean it's a very short clip, and it's not great video quality. And so, but you can find the little clip here on Walt Disney World News today.
Yeah, it's a quick one, but anyway, I'm sure we'll hear more about that, as it gets close. But that they, we were supposed to get an animatronic for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot, and it was cut for budget reasons. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
But they
thanks, Budget Bob.
Thank you so much. Moving on.
Moving along. Move along.
And there's the next slide, William, too, is
there you go. Oh yeah, there we go.
Some of that concept art.
Yeah.
There for that. The coaster itself looks really cool. The ride vehicles look really cool. So we'll see.
They do.
We also have a new Orange Bird Magic Band. This one is really cool, guys. These are $39.99 each. These are $40, but if you're really an Orange Bird fan, it's probably something you would really like. It's really pretty. It has Orange Bird there and a slice of orange on the side. It says "Here We Grow." It's for Flower and Garden.
That's cute.
The Flower and Garden Festival. It is pretty, and I love being from Tennessee and Texas. I love orange, so it's a limited edition, only 2,500, and it does come in a really nice gift box like those, those limited and special editions do. This is a new Orange Bird Sipper Cup, and it's available at the Main Street Confectionery in Magic Kingdom. They are $10.99 each. Has a nice orange bird and orange slice pattern there on it, and the drink comes separately. So that
I like that they offer that these days. You can get your your drink or your popcorn, and in a separate container versus dirtying up your souvenir.
Disney Adventure, welcome in.
Yeah. Welcome in, Brian. Thanks for being here.
Aren't you glad they put out this new Magic Band?
That's a good one, Dean.
Absolutely.
Welcome in, Garrett. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. Check out our partner channel, Monarch Moments. They've been on the move lately.
Yeah, welcome. Lots going on with Monarch Moments. And guys, we were talking about Fantasmic in Disneyland earlier. If you're interested in seeing that, Monarch Moments is a West Coast Disney live streamer. vlogger, among other things. And they were recently at Disneyland and did a live stream of Fantasmic. So if you want to see it, by all means, check out our partner channel, Monarch Moments, for that. And it's very different than Fantasmic in Walt Disney World. So take a look. Good on you, Sean. Welcome in.
Welcome
Good
in.
to see you. Good to see you.
All right. Soapbox moment number 2. We need Fantasmic back at Walt Disney World.
Yes.
So that's, I'll go ahead and jump back up on the soapbox. So point number 1 was bring the mist and the villains back at the beginning of the Pirates ride. Point number 2, Fantasmic, ready for it to return to Hollywood Studios sometime soon.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I agree, Jeanette. The Monarch Moments Fantasmic live stream was really, really good. So, definitely check that out. I need to watch it again. I enjoyed it that much. So, and today we got a tweet. This tweet showed up from Disney Parks, and they are getting ready for the debut and christening of the new Disney Wish, which is the newest ship in the Disney Cruise Line. It's going to be really nice. We have not taken a Disney cruise yet, but I would love to. We will do that at some point. And that's going to be live June 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern. And you can tune in for a first look inside the ship, kind of get an idea of what they've done a little differently. And some things I'm sure the popular stuff they've kept the same, but that's just exciting to me. I love to cruise, and I have watched Carnival christen a couple of ships in years past. Just the live stream, of course, nothing in person. But I remember when the Disney Magic, the Disney Cruise Line, first came into the port of Galveston. We love Galveston. Going to be there next week, guys, and I'll probably try to live stream a cruise ship leaving out a port. It's a great port down there. But the Disney Magic came into Galveston for the first time, and it was really, really cool because they had riders on horseback, with the flags, meet them, like at the end of the island, and they followed them all the way in to the port. It was really, really, really a neat deal. I've got a neat picture that I love from that ship going in. But so that's cool. Another ship coming in for Disney. And if you're interested, guys, William and I are just ready to book this.
Yeah, if you got an extra $100,000 laying around, this next one's for you.
And only 75 guests can get this, so get them while they last, guys. It's $110,000. It is a private jet adventure, and they take you apparently to all of the Disney parks all around the world. Now, what I asked Dean earlier, I said, "Do you think that includes tickets to the Disney parks for that $100,000?" I don't know.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. So, hey, you need to hurry, guys. There are dates. Get them while they last. Only 75 guests. So there's going to be a stampede, I'm sure. The other thing about this, they will sell these.
Yeah,
they will sell.
I mean, do they like carry you around? I'm like, do you get to ride on top of an elephant like Aladdin? Riding through the streets of these parks, or what? I mean, my goodness.
I don't know.
Goodness gracious.
It would probably be interesting to check into the details on this one and cover this, because I know a lot of you, a lot of us are going to want to do this, and we're going to have to really hurry because they're get them while they last. Disney Adventures by Disney trips are almost always are inclusive. Well, that's good to know, Rhonda. This one, I is a little out of my price range. I know that they do. If you're a DVC member, I know they do some really great, obviously some really great Disney adventures, and it's going to be that next level, because Disney always does everything next level. But $110,000 It's a little out of our price
Little
range.
steep, little steep. Just have to, sell our house and be homeless. I guess I don't know. Goodness
We need
gracious!
to check into the details.
Hey, but
on
at
that.
least we get to go to every park via private jet.
That's true. That's true.
Goodness
So
gracious.
I definitely we need to check into the details on this and see what it
just for giggles.
Yeah. We need to check into it. Poor. Okay, so Stacy has. We appreciate your porg recipes, and I encourage you to share those recipes with us, Stacy.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, Stacy and Brian are both talking about cooking porg.
Always.
Yeah,
Hawaiian porg.
Gotta shield his ears. I mean, who would want to eat this little fella? I mean, seriously, look how cute he is. What's wrong with you people? My goodness. This one's like jumbo porg. So
Stacy dances to her own drummer. Pork in a blanket.
My goodness.
Garrett.
Oh my goodness, pork in a blanket. My goodness. So I don't know what this is a picture of here because I don't have the notes. Oh, this is they're demolishing the Spirit of Oahu building, right?
Yeah,
at the Polynesian. Did anybody in the chat get to do this? The Spirit of Aloha. I said Oahu.
Somebody has
Spirit of Aloha.
The Spirit of Aloha. I'm sure.
Let us know what you thought about it if you did get to experience this this dining experience.
Spirit of Aloha, and I know it was really a favorite. And again, Disney does things really. It was the luau. The luau dinner is what Spirit of Aloha was. They didn't bring it back, and they are demolishing the Spirit of Aloha building, and it's going to be replaced with DVC units. So there'll be a new Disney Vacation Club wing of rooms.
Is that the one that everyone's super critical about, and they're not pleased with the designs? Jillian's nodding her head yes. It looks very contemporary, which doesn't make any sense.
Right. Yeah, it's
Rhonda says 24 days, 6 countries, 12 parks, 3 landmarks, hotel including Skywalker Ranch, which would be sick. The plane plus more. You just need to get to the start and the end. Includes 68 meals. There you go. How about that?
Okay.
Just got to sell my house to be able to go on that. No big deal. Good channel content, right?
Right.
My word.
No kidding. Of course,
hey, there we go. We have a winner.
Live stream yourself sleeping too.
I'm telling you, it would. It would have to be a 24-day straight live stream.
Oh my goodness!
Starts in LAX and ends in MCO. Thanks for the information there on the
that is interesting.
On the Adventures by Disney trip there, Rhonda.
So you can also plan. If you haven't, so I bet it starts at LAX. And your adventure starts at Disneyland, and then you do the international parks, and then when you come back, you end up at Walt Disney World. I bet.
Oh, it'd be awesome. Yeah. there's no question whether or not it'd be cool to do. But
no question.
pretty lofty price point there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So Stacy said she did the Spirit of Aloha show back in the day when they featured the characters. Let's see here.
68 meals. Thanks for looking that up for us. Rhonda. Appreciate that. And Tina said she went twice to Spirit of Aloha. I would love to have done that. We went to while we were in Hawaii. We were able to do a luau at the Polynesian culture. Polynesian culture. Trying to think what it was called. Oh my goodness, I've lost my word, but it was wonderful. It was so Spirit of Aloha. I'm sure was fantastic.
So with the picture of this demolition going on, it made me think of another headline that came across recently, and the video is actually pretty funny. But they have the stunt animatronic, if you will. of Spider-Man at Disney California Adventure at Avengers Campus. And so basically,
Oh,
Spider-Man's supposed to
thanks.
swing across the. He's supposed to swing across the air, through the air, flip over, and
Yes.
tuck his legs in, and then kind of once the animatronic lands, then Spider-Man pops up and then spins a web and goes down the building and meets and greets people. But anyway, yeah, the animatronic they flung him, and there's video out there of this. They flung him and he didn't tuck his legs for whatever reason, and so he just like straight up limp crash test dummy
Right.
falls through this kind of paneling, neat looking futuristic paneling on the side of the building. But apparently they got it all patched up, and apparently they were able to keep going with the show. I think even that same day. So credit to them for recovering so quickly.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Brian, why would you do that? Don't do that. Yeah, I was surprised, and you're bound to have, it's that I'm really anxious to see that in Disneyland, guys. That,
from the minute we saw that animatronic, they showed it in the Imagineering story, I believe.
yes, yes, they did.
The minute I saw its motions, I was like, that's Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
They went through some of the
everybody I think knew,
Yeah.
and it didn't have skin yet. It was like,
Oh, there we
it was
go.
still in development.
Garrett says, I don't. It was the rope that didn't release. That's why it crashed.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It didn't look like it tucked its legs. The animatronic tucked its legs either. It just kind of smashed through the wall there, which I admittedly got a little chuckle out of. But I'm glad that the animatronic's okay and that they're able to bounce back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Pun intended.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an amazing stuntronic. It's just incredible. If you guys haven't seen that at Avengers Campus in Disneyland, they have a Spider-Man stuntronic animatronic that actually swings through the air like Spider-Man.
Super cool.
Absolutely incredible. Garrett thinks it was the rope. I didn't read the piece on it, Garrett, but so something went wrong. But they had him back going, guys. They had him, he was up and going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're anxious to see it, Garrett. We really are. And Mike, I did read that piece, Mike.
There you go.
Said, that's why
the wall's there. Okay.
Wall.
Well, the wall worked then because that bad boy crashed right through it.
Right. Probably, and probably the wall, I'm sure, is built so that that it absorbs it's kind of like a catch, for the stunt tonic in case something happens to it.
I assume that on top of the building there's some sort of crash pad or netting that it lands in anyway.
Right.
So
right. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is cool, Garrett. My goodness, it's I'm anxious to see it in person. We definitely need to get out there. We're overdue for a trip to Disneyland. And also, and the last, or one of the last things that I read, guys, was Disney. The Disney Archives is celebrating 100 years of the Walt Disney Company, which is pretty amazing. Bravo. It's really an amazing accomplishment and still going strong. The Disney Archives, guys, these two pictures are the Disney Archives that they did an exhibition in last October at Graceland. And I was able to go and see all of that. And those are pictures. The one on the left is me in front of their Haunted Mansion display. And then the one on the right is just in front of their little promo red carpet thing. But it was a lot of fun. The Disney Archives, there's a wonderful one. I believe it's located in San Francisco, the Disney Family Museum. And so this was really cool. And if you get to do the Disney Archives, I really recommend it. But the piece that was so neat about this was that they did a special haunted mansion night, and of course there were a lot of people, they're all haunted mansion fans there that night. So there were 999 happy haunts, and we were indeed happy, and it was a lot of fun. And Graceland is wonderful. So yeah, Graceland. There's so much there to Graceland. They have exhibition halls. It's not Graceland's really amazing. It was so much fun. Highly recommend that. But so yeah, they're celebrating 100 years of the Walt Disney Company.
Speaking of Graceland, there's an Elvis movie coming out soon with Tom Hanks in it.
There
I think
is.
the lead is Austin Butler. I'm not familiar
Rhonda.
with his work at the off the top of my head. Guessing it's not family friendly, just based off of usually musicians lead they have their demons, but
Right.
anyway, I'm guessing it's I don't know much about it, but I'm based off of seeing the trailer, I'm very intrigued, and I would like to see that. Just such an iconic figure, and I'd like to make it a Graceland at some point.
I highly recommend it, and I recommend, William, that you go at Christmas time, because they have obviously Graceland is decorated. But I mean, I'm telling you, even if you think you're not an Elvis fan, you'd enjoy this. It's that interesting. And when you think about this man who influenced music, from now on, it's one of the halls. They have an entire hall, guys. And what they did for this particular exhibit was they asked other musicians to, if they had ever done like an Elvis impression, or like a tribute to Elvis, and they'd worn, special jumpsuit or whatever. And they sent their jumpsuits, and they, had like a little statement there from the performer. And guys, it was everybody from Kiss to Dolly Parton,
I think you said even The Rock had, some sort of
The Rock
thing there as well.
He did.
Dwayne Johnson.
It was really pretty neat. So yeah, I highly recommend it. But yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed that, and I'd love to go to San Francisco at some point to go to the Walt Disney Family Archives Museum. And then the other thing that I'd like to do is Walt's Barn in Carrollwood. I would love to do that too. So hopefully at some point, we'll get to do both of those. And those are on our bucket list. And but
is that the last slide there, Mom?
It is.
Okay. All right.
It is.
Stop sharing the screen.
Yeah, that's the last one. And so that's just a little bit of the Disney news, guys. There's more, of course, but that's just some that I picked out. And we're also excited for BDF. Keith at BDF is one of our great supporters, and he is at Disney World right now. He's and so we're really excited for him and his cousin as they're going to. I think they went to
both Universal and
yesterday. And so I can't wait to hear when he gets back. He's just going to have so much to tell us about his trip. So
he's had this trip planned for a long time, and so
he has.
When you look forward to something for that long, it's awesome when it finally gets there.
Yeah. Oh, well, Garrett, Pier 39 meetup. Yeah, no kidding. Disneyland meetup. I'm going to show you a little bit of. I recently there was Shop Disney was having a really good sale, and I decided to buy some pins that I've been wanting for a while. They had some really good ones. Pin trading is something that I have to really pace myself on, because I could so get carried away. But they had some good ones. And Susan, thank you so much for the coupon. Susan gave me a coupon that she couldn't really find anything that she wanted. So thanks for sending me that coupon. I used them I use that coupon for these. So I have added to my pin collection, guys, and I'm really excited because I desperately needed more Disney pins. Who does not need more Disney pins? The first one is, if you'll look at the backer on this, it's Boba Fett's helmet. It's a Mandalorian helmet, so that's kind of cool.
It's
And
super cool.
This is a set of 4.
I bought that set for Jillian's brother.
It's a really nice
I think
set.
gave it to him as a Christmas gift, maybe.
I don't know. Yeah. And it says, Boba Fett here at the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's got like the mythosaur and then a Boba Fett with the helmet. And it's got his jetpack there. And then what is this one, William? What is that one?
I think that's just kind of his crest. I don't really know the technical term for it.
Right. So that's a really neat set. I love that. This next one, you guys know why I had to have this one. I haven't taken it out of the wrapper. Probably should have. But this is the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. This is a limited edition pin. And it's cool. It has Wong there and America Chavez. And, of course, Doctor Strange on it says Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So I'm proud of that one. That one's pretty cool. We Are Strange, number 86 and 87. The Disney YouTube Community Hall of Fame, if you will. And this one, 45 years of Winnie the Pooh, guys. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This is also a limited release. So that one is really, really cool. It's a fun one.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah,
those are great pins.
Yeah, that one is Many Adventures, and I love this one because it has the book there, and the 100 Acre Wood is really what I enjoyed. What I liked about that one. I love the 100 Acre Wood reference there. This one is for you, William.
Oh, sweet!
Happy Father's Day!
Yay! Is that the 90th anniversary Goofy pin?
It is.
I love that. That's fun.
See the 9. See the big 9. 9.
Have a good night, Sean. Thanks for being here.
It says, see the 90.
Yeah, that's exciting. I saw that pin the other day. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, 90th anniversary there. Isn't that cool?
It is.
Really cute.
I like Goofy's hat on top of the 9 also.
Just a really nice backer. That's a limited release. So that one's for you. And then this one, oh my goodness, guys, this one I had to have. I'm hoping that I can come up with some Main Street Electrical Parade, some more Main Street Electrical Parade merch.
Hey, I like that.
But I absolutely had to have this. The Main Street Electrical Parade. I remember the first time that I saw it, and it was, I was like 10 or so, and I saw it in Disneyland, and I just stood there and cried because it was just such a happy parade. So that's a limited edition as well. A lot of good Main Street Electrical Parade 50th anniversary merch is out there right now. They've got Spirit jersey that I desperately want, and ears, and some good stuff. So, and also I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to. This is so cool, guys. This was on sale. That we swore that we were not going to get into the Noimo's business, and here we are. It was
famous last words. We weren't going to get into the wishables either, but here we are.
And here we are. But this is a Spirit jersey for a Noimo, guys, and this was on sale. Now, like here, see, it's a Star Wars. Look at the front. Is that adorable?
You got a split logo there with
the split logo.
The Rebellion logo on one side,
and this off and put it on my Minnie Mouse or Kylie's Minnie Mouse Noimo. I have Kylie's Minnie Mouse Noimo. So I'm
Tina with the best reference to that Spirit jersey.
It's a trap. Isn't it? I know. We know. Now I was serious. I was not going to get into the Noimo thing. I was not going to fall down that rabbit hole. And Kylie, it was all Kylie. I'm going to blame her. I blame Kylie. But yeah, it was, and I don't know if this is gonna, is this gonna fit over Minnie's head? I don't know, guys, if this is gonna fit over Minnie's head. Let's see if I can. Sometimes their little clothes are tight, y'all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it takes a little, a little work to get them dressed in these little outfits. But this is Kylie's Minnie Mouse. I think I got her this one this past Christmas. And I got her a couple of Cruella de Vil outfits to go with it. Stacy says, I will not fall down the Noimo's rabbit hole. Okay, Stacy, famous last words, dearie. I said the same thing. Okay, I'm almost there, guys. I've almost got her dressed in the little spirit jersey. It is too cute.
What is it? Goodness. The right leverage and the proper application of strength, according to Will Turner.
That's it. That's totally it. And
the thing is, there. Noimos don't look as bad as price point wise, because the wishables have gone up.
So in price.
So
exactly. Yeah, it makes the Noimos look much more like a thing.
Attractive from a price perspective, because it's a much higher quality plush.
Yeah. Far and away. And they've priced me out of, because of they've really priced me out of the wishables market, guys. Yeah. And they priced a lot of people out.
I think so too, because that's why that's why they continue to have stock on Shop Disney, because used to, if you didn't get if there was a wishable set that hit Shop Disney, give it maybe a day, 2, 3 max, and they were pretty well sold out. Granted, you could still get them at the parks, or at World of Disney or somewhere like that. But
not now.
Well, there you go. There she is. She got her little spirit jersey on.
Mouse in her little spirit jersey. Is that cute?
It is. That's fun.
It even matches her bow. See, she has a pink bow. So, is that adorable, guys?
Yeah.
And Noimos are neat because they're posable. And you can get all kinds of cool.
They have magnets in their hands too.
Yeah, so they have magnets in their hands. So spirit jersey on the side, guys. You can see that. Spirit jersey on the side. And I think that's the brand. But yeah, so that was just really cute. I think it was like $5, a little spirit jersey. So anyway, I wanted to show you that. So how many of you have fallen down? Funko's bad enough, right? How many have you have fallen down the Noimo's rabbit hole? I blame Kylie. I totally blame Kylie but they are really cute.
Yeah,
they are really cute. They are adorable. And I might actually have some more for my grandchildren for Christmas.
Nice.
I might, yeah. Hitchhiker highlight, guys, in honor of Flag Day. Now, let me correct something. Last Monday, not yesterday, but last Monday was D-Day, and I think that I misspoke on my. I think that I said something about Pearl Harbor, and it was D-Day, and I think about Pearl Harbor a lot because Pearl Harbor obviously was the beginning of World War II for the United States. But I think I said something about Pearl Harbor because I kind of had it on my mind. My dad was not at Pearl Harbor. Mm-hmm. He went to the European theater, and he was in almost every major campaign in the European theater. But anyway, I wasn't sure exactly what I said on that, and I wanted to correct it. But Hitchhiker highlight, guys, I went ahead because of Flag Day and D-Day this past Monday. I went ahead and watched Pearl Harbor. This is the 2001 Pearl Harbor. It's PG-13. Now this is a long one, guys. It's 3 hours and 3 minutes. So, pack a lunch. It's directed by Michael Bay, and it stars Kate Beckinsale, Ben Affleck, and Josh Hartnett. John Voight also plays President Roosevelt, and it is really great. I remember when this came out in 2001. The title song was really, really popular. It's a tale of war and romance mixed in with history. The story follows two lifelong friends and a beautiful nurse who are caught up in the horror of an infamous Sunday morning in 1941. So, and it is on Disney Plus. So you can watch that on Disney Plus.
I didn't realize that. I'm gonna have to add that to my stuff and give it a shot at some point.
Have you never watched that?
I don't think I've ever seen it, honestly.
Oh, it's really good.
It came out in 2001, so I'd have been like 10. So yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's
probably
it's
a no-go
really
for me on
fantastic.
Pearl Harbor at 10 years old.
Yeah, I remember. Well, it's a love story, but the depictions of the actual attack on Pearl Harbor are really poignant. It's a really, really good movie. Highly recommend it. So go ahead and watch that again, guys. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend that you watch it. If you have seen it, go back and watch it again, like I did this week. Let's see, earlier when you mentioned season 3 of Mando, reminded me of something. The 3rd season of Picard, they just cast Geordie LaForge's daughter.
That's cool.
She is, well, how cool. I didn't know that, Stacy. We're also Star Trek fans around here, guys, not just Star Wars.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me. I'll look that up, Stacy.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Cool.
So, yeah, we're open to more than one fandom.
There you go. There you go. Let's see. Didn't quite. Okay. Yeah. So again, Pearl Harbor, guys, the 2001 version, and you will enjoy it. Kate Beckinsale, Ben Affleck, and Josh Hartnett are excellent in this, and John Voight does a fantastic job, I think, as President Roosevelt. And of course, they go into Doolittle's Raiders, and just it's excellent. It really is. So.
A valid point there, Tina.
Hey,
and thanks,
by the way, thanks again, Susan, for that Shop Disney coupon. I do appreciate it.
Welcome in, Jeff and Ange. It is our dream. Check their channel out if you haven't already.
Yeah, most definitely.
I really enjoyed. They put out a short vlog of getting to do the soft opening of meeting Mickey and Minnie at the Adventurers Outpost there at Animal Kingdom. So they're safari duds. And so it's really cute. No photo pass person there currently. But I think they said the 19th is when that meet and greet comes back in full swing. So
I'm excited.
So watch that vlog if you haven't already. Jeff and Ange are always a whole lot of fun. So check them out if you haven't already. You won't be disappointed.
I love that. That is a great.
I think Jillian and I did that meet and greet maybe back in 2016. I couldn't remember the year. I'm thinking it's 2016. Because it was just us.
On our refrigerator. That one's on our refrigerator. That meet and greet. So it was the first time I had ever met Minnie, and so it was really special. I had that one. I think I included that one in our the Characters Are Back live stream that we did a few weeks ago, where we did all of our favorite pictures of all our favorite character meet and greets. Guys, check that out. We had some good views for that one, and it was a lot of fun because I think we had something like 80 pictures in the slideshow, and that wasn't even all of them. Yeah, that wasn't all the ones that we had, not by a long shot. So, was there anything else, William?
Oh, not that I can think of. Trying to think if there's anything else coming up that's particularly noteworthy. I guess we'll just go ahead and move on to channel news. If you've never ridden the Jungle Cruise at Walt Disney World and you want to see it in its prior form, they've since updated the ride, and Trader Sam has a gift shop there. They removed the animatronic. Not standing there holding the shrunken heads anymore. They removed a lot of the spears and tikis and things like that from the ride also. Yeah. And so if you want to see it back in its prior form, you you can go and watch some footage that I took. The quality is surprisingly very good.
It is.
Sometimes,
You did a good job with the video.
Sometimes on the Jungle Cruise, it can sound a bit muffled. Oh, thanks, Garrett. That's really funny. Tina says Tron started installing the lighting on the canopy. So yes, that is definitely noteworthy. I'm very much looking forward to the Tron ride opening.
Yes.
Anyway, if you want to watch, and see what the Jungle Cruise was like before the recent changes, you can go and check out that vlog. Mom also added in a bunch of fun other little tidbits as well. You get a little bit of Pirates, some of the Pirates rides. I'd taken some clips. It's great. You see, I got back from my trip and, I like to try and keep backups of, my pictures and, video. I mean, because if you lose it, you lose it these days, I'm not going to Walmart and, having my pictures developed, in an hour or whatever.
Exactly.
And putting them in a photo album. So if you have, if your hard drive gets corrupted, you're out of luck. Like, unless you have your stuff in the cloud somewhere.
Yeah.
If your flash drive goes bad or
especially
external
pictures.
Storage, you're just out of luck, which is not a great place to be. And that, you don't want to lose those cherished family memories. So anyway, that being said, if you got all your pictures stored in one place, you probably want to put it, have some sort of backup, just as a general tidbit of techie advice.
There you go.
Mom had all this cool footage I'd taken from our trip back in 2019, that September trip Jillian and I went together without Wyatt. This is the first time we met James Ryan was on that trip. James is featured in the video as well. So if you don't want to watch it for us, keep an eye out, at least watch it for James Ryan. I mean, who doesn't want to see James?
That's true. Yeah. James makes a cameo in that.
Yeah.
Sure does. Yeah.
So anyway, keep an eye out for him. Keep an eye out for Jack Sparrow. We also walked past Jack Sparrow out and about.
Yeah.
So,
y'all met James in the park there for the first time, and then in person, that is. Yeah. And then y'all rode Pirates together.
Yeah, we went to ride Pirates together and had a lot of fun talking to James in the line queue. I mean, none of that portion is featured. But we rode the ride together and then we went our separate ways. But it was a lot of fun. Getting to talk with James and get to know him on a personal level. So anyway, it's a really fun vlog. So I appreciate you putting that together, Mom.
It is a fun one.
There's no telling how many more clips and pictures I have that are vlog ready that
that you don't realize
that have yet to be assembled. But anyway, check it out. What is it? Rianne? Is it Rianne that was the skipper?
It was Rianne.
Yeah. I think at the end of what is it she says at the end of the ride? She's like, if you didn't have a good time, then my name is Bob, and thank you for riding Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right.
So anyway, she was pretty good, and it's funny because as I watched it today, I was giggling like at home at the same stuff I was laughing at on the TV while I was filming it. So I was laughing at myself.
We're YouTubers, guys, as we get to put. It's so great to to put all this stuff together, and then we have this. And by the way, that video was our 450th upload to YouTube. So
that's a milestone for us. The other thing too is, in addition to Pirates, you also see the Walt Disney Philharmonic Band march past, and they're playing the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse song. So
a lot of fun.
So anyway, it's a lot of fun. So check it out if you haven't already. Also, be with us on Thursday. On Thursday at noon, noon Central, 1:00 Eastern, Walt Disney World time. We'll be doing our Kenobi Craze show. This week we're covering part 4. This week we're covering part 4, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Because Obi-Wan's starting to look more like his old self, the Obi-Wan we all know and love.
He
So
is.
I
I'm
don't
thinking he's
don't want
going
to
to
give
get
away
us.
too much here,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, check it out. We've been enjoying the show. There's still some things we want to see before the series is up. Supposedly, there's a second season in the works. We still haven't seen that confirmed necessarily. It's just kind of been chatter. But it wouldn't surprise me, and I'm hoping there are going to be more episodes because I love Obi-Wan. But
I
yeah,
think there will be.
Part 5 comes out.
Thanks, Stacy.
2 o'clock our time, 3 o'clock a.m. Eastern, and midnight Pacific. So part 5. I mean, we're getting dangerously close to the end of the show already, and I'm not ready. I'm not mentally prepared for it.
Yeah, I don't want it. I don't. We've got good stuff coming, but I enjoyed this enough that I really hope they do a second season of it. I think they will, and I'm looking forward to it.
Also, Mom is going to be in Galveston next week, so make sure you got the bell rung in case she decides to do a pop-up stream. They may be walking on the beach. They may be checking out the Strand downtown. Who knows what they're going to do. Well, thanks, Nick. I can take no credit for it other than being the person that filmed it.
Which is kind of big.
mom put the vlog together, so I can't take credit for all the neat effects and all that stuff. But thanks, Mom, for putting all that together.
Oh, you're right. It was great footage. I had a lot of fun with it. Thank you, Nick. I'm glad you enjoyed
Nick.
that.
But yeah, so make sure to ring the bell in case Mom decides to go live from Galveston. Check out our friends here in the chat. We got a lot of great channels represented in the chat. So if you haven't already, check out other people's channels to see. There's a lot of great channels that are represented here that support us, and we really appreciate it. Including among those is Monarch Moments, our partner channel. They go live on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for Fun Food Fridays. Always a great time with Michelle and Garrett and Hannah and Gabe. A wonderful, wonderful family we're supporting. Check them out if you haven't already. They went to Disneyland recently. They do lots of cool stuff around Southern California as well. So check them out. Also, check out the liveplace.com. It's basically a TV guide listing for family-friendly content and live streams. Check out Dean's YouTube channels, Dreamers Empire, and also the Live Place as well. And again, that's the liveplace.com. Let's see here.
Really, Stacy? Wow.
Check out if you haven't already, check out TubeBuddy, and we have an affiliate link in the description below. If you're a YouTube creator looking to grow your channel, TubeBuddy can help with that. It's got tools that help with viewing trends and searchable keywords for titles and tags, and gives you information to help grow your channel. So there's a basic version that's free, a paid version. If you're under 1,000 subs like we are, you got a discounted paid version. So check that out. Use our link below. We both get a free month. And speaking of free, we can both get a $10 credit for a future order. If you're looking to get promotional items, like stickers, pins, magnets, buttons. Oh my. Check out Stickermule. We have an affiliate link below. We both get a $10 credit for a future order if you use it. So, hey, can't beat that. So,
good pricing
thanks to those.
Stuff too.
Thanks to those who have already used,
thanks to everybody that's already used our affiliate link. We really appreciate that. That's
let's see here. Sorry. I want to say thank you to our Ghost Host moderators for keeping the chat family friendly. Really appreciate your support and encouragement. So thank you for giving us peace of mind to focus on talking about, the different bits of news or topics that we have to talk about here on stream. So thank you very much to our Ghost Host moderators, and thanks to everybody for supporting us. Thanks to hashtag Team Replay, the captains of our team replay is, it's Lisa, Keith, and Joey from It's Joey's World. Check out their channel as well. They're wonderful supporters of us and our channel, and we love Lisa, Keith, and Joey. So check them out if you haven't already. If those that have been watching Ghost Mode or Ninja Mode, thank you for being here. You got a lot of ways to spend your time on a Tuesday night, and so we really appreciate you being here. I want to give a shout out to Aunt Susan and Aunt Joy, Jillian, Kylie, and other family members. Dean the Turkey Lexter, Tina DCS, Stacy Rogers, Francisco, DWG Adventures Rhonda, James Ryan, Movie Mania Nick, Annie Coog 86, Ian B, Sebastian the Crab, Mandy Adams, AJC Magic TV, Griswold Family Vacay, Adventures by D, Jane in Travels, Brian's West Coast Disney Adventures, Monarch Moments, Kadani Sean, Mike Wheeler, and Diz Our Dream. And if I missed you, I apologize. I do the best I can to keep an eye on the chat to write down people's names whenever they join our stream. So if I missed you, I apologize. But like I said, let me know if I missed you so I can thank you properly for being here.
Thanks.
So thank you, Francisco. That's you're too kind. I really appreciate that.
Just quickly, did you see Stacy's comment?
That they're releasing it as a 5-hour movie. That's interesting. That's pretty cool.
Wow. Well, you'd have to, they'd have to do like an intermission.
Yeah.
But wow, that would be really interesting. But thanks for that.
Yeah, we go live every Tuesday night at 9:00 p.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Be sure to join us for Hitchhiker Chat every Tuesday. We have 3 episodes left of our Kenobi craze, so join us on Thursday at 12 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Eastern to talk about part 4 of the Kenobi series. So,
yeah, we're loving it. We're enjoying it.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we go live. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you want to reach out to us, send us a direct message on Instagram or email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. I think that's all I got, Mom. You got anything else?
I think that's it. I think we got,
All righty. I hope everyone has a great week. Again, don't forget to reach out, remember that Father's Day is coming up on Sunday. It's if you're blessed to still have your father with you, make sure and reach out to him, let him know you love him, especially if you got a good one. Anyway, very, very thankful for my father and also my father-in-law as well. And I'm blessed and fortunate to also be a father. So
yes,
yeah.
And happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to my son.
There are so many.
Jeff, my husband.
Yeah, and there are so many other influential men, in my life that I'm not blood related to, but they have served a mentoring and leadership role and also guided me. So reach out to those people as well. I try really hard on Mother's Day and Father's Day to reach out to people like that that have invested in me in a motherly or fatherly type role and thank them. So there's a lot of good dads out there like Garrett of Monarch Moments. Jeff, it is our dream. I don't want to name too many because they're I don't want to miss anybody or make anybody feel bad, but yeah, there's great Disney dads in the community as well. So anyway, reach out to those people. Let them know you love them and appreciate them, and just thank them for investing in you. So it's always good to encourage other people and thank them for loving you and caring for you.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Again, join us for, be sure and join us for Kenobi Craze, 12 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Eastern on Thursday. We'll see you then.
Yeah.
And thanks for being here. At the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there's always room for one more. So please hurry back.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks so much. We appreciate it. Have a
great week, y'all. Happy Father's Day again.
Soon.